Hello friends, it's Reverend Kim here. I just thought that I would take a moment to show you some of the things that we have done to ensure your safety as we begin worshiping together face to face. We have a wonderful group of people on the board who've been working very, very hard and diligently to ensure that the church and we are compliant with the COVID-19 protocols. Those things include, but are not exclusive to, social distancing, face covering, and hand sanitation. And so, when you first come into the church, one of the first things that will be done is your name will be recorded, and we will ensure that we have proper contact information in the off chance that we need to be in touch with you for a reason due to health. Then you'll be asked or asked to read the following questions. Do you feel unwell? Do you have any symptoms of COVID? Have you traveled outside Canada in the last 14 days? Have you been in close contact with somebody who has been diagnosed with COVID in the last 14 days? And if the answer to any of those is yes, you will be invited to return to your home until you are well. You'll also notice when you come in, with addition to the signage that you see here, there is a table with hand sanitizer and masks. You'll be asked to sanitize your hands, and if you haven't brought a face covering with you, you will be asked to take one and to put it on. We are asking that all people wear a mask as they enter the church and as they exit the church. That said, you will be able to take your mask off if you choose during the service. But any time that you are out of your seat, we would request that you put on your mask. You will also notice on the table that the offering plate is there. One of the changes that we've had to make for our worship service is a no-touch worship service. So you'd be invited to place your offering in the plate, either on your way into church or on your way out of church. Once these things have been done, an usher will take you to your seat. And so here we enter, we'll be wearing our masks. We enter the church and an usher will usher you to your seats. And I'm just going to show you what they've done. They've placed cushions on the seats where people are able to sit. And they've also blocked off, if I can find it here, blocked off pews that will not be used. But you will be ushered to your seat. I will tell you, this was done with great care. People with their tape measures making sure that everybody, unless they're in your bubble, in your family, are seated apart at least 6 feet. What we would ask is that you sit down. As hard as it is, try not to be talking to your neighbors, just because that's what we've been asked to do. Now, if you do have to get up and go to the washroom, you are allowed to do that. But again, putting on your masks. And so you would do that and move out into the hallway, of course, and you will notice in the hallway as I come out here that there will be signs on the doors. Please do not enter without permission. So we are asking that the fellowship hall, the kitchen, and the parlor be off limits for the purpose of hygiene, and so that we don't have to clean those to the degree that we would if everybody went into those places. Another event that will be happening is we will not be singing, at least not for the first few weeks until we get directions otherwise. What will happen is we will have some musicians who will be playing instrumental pieces, and we will be projecting hymns. We would invite you to sit back, close your eyes, and enjoy the beautiful music. We know that singing is such an important part of worship for many. But nothing stops you from singing once you get back in your car. So, my friends, when it's time to leave worship, Again, you will be asked to put on your mask and leave in groups, your social bubble group, making sure that you leave with 6 feet of distance apart and leave the sanctuary immediately. No chatting, no greeting, no talking, no fellowship. And again, we know that's not easy, but it's important. So we would ask that you leave immediately, return to your cars, and prepare for the following week's worship. Now, friends, if for some reason you get turned away, if for some reason, and that could be because you've answered yes to one of the questions, it could be because we are full. We are only allowed to have 30% capacity, which brings us to perhaps 40 to maybe 50 people. And so if you have to be turned away, we do apologize for that. But Reverend Kim's YouTube channel will still be operational, and that information will be coming to you in the coming weeks. And so it is a way for you to still be connected with this church. Please, we ask for your patience. This is new for everybody, and we just really want to make it as best and as safe as we can. So my friends, pray for us and ask God's blessing to be upon Wesley United Church as we begin our time together in person. May it be so. God bless.